Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Dr. R.K. Powar and Rose is my nickname. Today's video is going to be about a very interesting topic, and the topic is silver hair and my journey towards silver hair. And what I thought to do today is to have coffee with you guys, so I hope you've got a nice cup of coffee with you, and the video is going to be very informal. I've got the fire on at the back, which is gushing out serious amount of heat. I've got my little friendly doggy here, which I think you'll see at some point, but how she sits that close to the fire, I honestly do not know. But anyway, let's get to what we're going to be discussing, the hair. So about a year ago, I decided that I was going to let go of a lot of things, and my reason for doing that was attachment. I wanted to just kind of make myself even stronger than I was and let go of a lot of things. So one of the things that was very dear to me was my hair. I've always been very, we all like our hair, but and we're all attached to different things. But for me, having long, dark hair was always something that I liked, and I always had it long. So last year, this time, I took the decision to have it chopped off, and it was chopped off to about this point. So it was quite short. I had 8 inches taken off, and I raised some money for the Prince's Trust. So, you know, it went to a good cause. So that was at the end of February last year. And we were approaching International Women's Day. And so I was thinking about that. What could I do to even empower me more, to make me stronger? So whilst this silver hair thing was going on in my head, I hadn't really decided at the point where I had my hair chopped off that that's something I would do. But as I came closer to the International Women's Day, I thought, do you know what? This is the time to do it. This is the time to do it. And I took that decision. I had a chat with some of my family members, and yeah, there was some, it's okay, it's up to you, Mum. But they were a little bit like, I remember one of them said to me, one of my family members said to me, oh, but you look so young, and you know, having silver hair is going to make you look older. And had an honest chat with them, and I said, look, being young has a lot more to do with many other things than just the colour of our hair. And I feel that we human beings, we have this mindset that's been kind of developed over years with our experiences, with our childhood, and we just can't shift away from that sometimes. So if we turn that around, if everyone was born with grey hair, silver hair, and as we got older it went dark, so then having dark hair would be the taboo subject. Anyway, so I made up my mind, and I was going to stick to it, and nothing in the world was going to change that, because I know myself. I know what I am, as we all do, I suppose. When I make up my mind, it's made up, and then nothing's going to change that. So I made this decision on International Women's Day last year, and I started this journey. And as my hair was growing a little bit, I think people would sometimes just think, okay, maybe she's not dyed her hair, maybe she's forgotten to do it. And then obviously it grows a bit longer, and then people are thinking, oh, she's really busy, she's really not had time to look after her hair. And then when it gets a little bit longer, then I think people start thinking, okay, this is something deliberate. There's no two ways about it. This is a deliberate choice. Why did I make that choice? I made that choice for many reasons. As I've said, one of them was about empowerment and challenging things and assumptions. The other thing was putting chemical dyes on your hair week after week after week. I didn't see any good in that. And also it was making me a slave to it. I didn't want to be a slave to anything. Again, that doesn't fit with who I am. I'm very strong, very independent. So I thought, you know, this is seriously the time you're just going to stick this out. But when it got to that point of looking as if it was a deliberate decision, you know, I could see people were giving me kind of looks. And, you know, you have to be quite firm and strong at that point to kind of cope with that. And I thought, that's fine. You look at me if you wish to. You know, that I can't stop that. So I carried on, and I think at one point I did think, you know, should I just go and have it done? Should I just go and have it all dyed silver to kind of make this process a little less painful, if that's the right word to use, or a little less, yeah, a little less difficult for people. But then that's not my responsibility. What people think is not my responsibility. So I thought, no, what's the point of making the decision of not dyeing your hair only to go and put another chemical to match it and to make it silver? And then, I don't know if you know this, but silver hair has so many kind of different shades of silver. We don't all just have the same color silver hair. So I thought, no, I'm not going to do that because it probably won't be a match. It defeats the reasons why I started this. And also, you know, it may not be exact anyway. So imperfection wasn't going to sit perfectly with me anyway. So I thought, you know what, let that be. And as I carried on growing it, I started getting compliments. I really did. I started getting so many compliments, and especially when it was coming from ladies half my age. You know, they were saying to me, oh, your hair looks really nice. Have you had it done that way? Because obviously now it's kind of silver, as you can see, and then it's got light shades here and then the dark shades there. So they thought I'd kind of paid a lot of money to have this done. So, you know, that was all good as well. I think if I honestly think about it, only 3 people have said to me, oh, Rosie, just go and dye your hair again because, you know, you're going to look older. And I think that's maybe their perception rather than how I feel. And that's the only thing that's important to me. So I thought, you know, we're going to see what happens with this, and we're going to see what the majority say. And the majority was saying very, very positive things. So I thought, I'm just going to stick this out. And as it started growing longer, like I say, the compliments started coming in. You know, compliments not just with how it looked, but compliments with how you're brave. Oh, I wish I had the strength to do that. I really admire you for it. And you look so great in it. So all the positivity has been coming in. But I think this was the biggest endorsement, if I needed an endorsement, and I don't think I really did, but you know, I think I'll just tell you this story. So my granddaughter visited, and she sat down with me and she says quite firmly, she goes, Grandma Rose, she goes, have you dyed your hair silver? And I looked at her and I said, no, I haven't. And I said, this is what happens now when you get a little bit older, your hair colour changes and people go grey, they go silver. I mean, I always call it silver. I know some people call it grey, whatever makes you happy. And she goes, but Grandma Rose, it's kind of orangey brown hair and it's brown hair. And I said, well, sweetheart, that's the natural colour hair. This colour is still, well, this hair has still got dyes on it. And so when Grandma Rose is finished with all of this, it's just going to be nice and silver. So I thought, now, this is the time to ask that very, very, very important question. And I said to her, I said, my sweetheart, will Grandma Rose look nice with silver hair? And she said, Grandma Rose, you look beautiful. I think you will look very nice with silver hair. So there you are. A child never lies. And not that I needed the endorsement, but she gave it me and I just thought, that's it, job done. So if you're hesitating to go on this journey, I hope this little video has helped. If you want to ask me any questions, please message me. I will answer to those messages. And I hope you do have a beautiful hair journey if you are going through one, or if you decide to go on as a result of this video, or it confirms your thoughts that you're going to stick with it. So thank you for joining me. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. And I will be back again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.